Funky. Hip
It's been a while. Hey everybody, welcome back behind the bar. We're doing it one more time.
Behind the hotel room.
In Las Vegas.
We're back in Las Vegas.
Again, Joe and I just like to come here and cuddle. I'm the little spoon.
We drink beers in Las Vegas.
We do. And we actually like to drink Toppling Goliath beers in Las Vegas, apparently.
True. On people's birthdays.
Yeah.
This time it's your birthday.
Yeah, we're here celebrating mine a little late, but it was the weekend we could get to work. So.
Happy birthday.
So we're starting out with...
he says.
We did have one IPA. It was that West Coast IPAs. But Toppling Goliath Morning Delight.
This is Batch 4 Morning Delight.
Batch 4 Morning Delight, back in the 12-ounce bottle, which I actually like. Are you a fan?
I am a fan. You and I reviewed Batch 2 Morning Delight.
We did.
In San Diego a couple years ago, and I say to this day, that is still my favorite non-barrel aged beer. That pours like fucking chocolate syrup.
We do have a little bit of an audience, so we're gonna. Hopefully, I poured this correctly. Yeah, it's pretty close. We'll even out.
This is what, 12? Is it 12% this year?
I
bet you it doesn't say.
I was gonna say knowing.
I bet you it doesn't say Toppling Goliath.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's like 11.7 or 12, something like that.
Yeah. 12-ounce bottles though, it's perfect.
So non-barrel aged stout brewed with maple syrup and coffee. We reviewed Batch 2 on your channel. I've never reviewed it on mine.
Yeah, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was the first time we ever hung out.
Yeah, it was what holiday weekend was that?
Labor Day.
Yeah. We did this and Good Morning together.
We did, which was the worst video we've ever done.
Oh, that's fine.
It was pretty bad. So I went up to Decorah for this, and it was a good time. So I've actually drank this. Joe hasn't yet, so let's dive in.
I bought this bottle from him.
He did. He actually paid
for
it.
¡retail.
And he bought it for retail, and now I'm drinking it. So it worked out really well for me.
That's what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, it poured fucking...
Can you smell it from here?
Yeah, it poured like chocolate syrup. It was crazy. And it's got that sticky, like, with toppling stouts, it sticks to the glass.
Stains the glass.
No, it looks killer.
But then, like, it's pitch black. It looks like oil. I mean, it's a little thinner than, and not quite as sludgy as, like, what SR was and Assassin, or even, like, I remember Batch 2, but it still looks thick. It's still staining it.
Yeah. It looks like a Toppling Goliath stout.
It does. Let's get on the nose.
So I had heard that this was like crazy bitter acrid coffee. It doesn't smell like that. There's a lot of coffee in that, but it has that awesome sweet maple.
There's a big maple nose on that, maple vanilla, and then you get that like roasted coffee, like you walk into a Starbucks that just kind of
Eric's Starbucks.
Yeah.
Remember how mad he got at me for that?
He did. But just huge maple.
Remember we talked about Jamocha almond fudge ice cream?
Yeah.
That is back. Did you ever eat Baskin Robbins ice cream? Do you know Jamocha almond fudge ice cream?
Of course.
Does it smell like that? Smell that and see what you think.
You'll learn quickly. Joe compares everything to food.
I mean, it smells like sausage from Kansas and Baskin Robbins. So
yeah, right.
It has the nose.
But it's breakfast.
It doesn't smell like booze.
No.
That's crazy.
No, it's just pure breakfast. Like you walk downstairs, mom's cooking pancakes.
It does, man. Why was everyone saying this was so bitter like coffee? Does this bottle mellow it out? It doesn't smell like intense, like, coffee beers can be like acidic and it doesn't smell like that to me.
Yeah, no, the nose on this is incredible.
This is chocolate coffee maple bomb.
Yeah.
It smells like dessert. It smells like cookies, brownies, something like that.
Yeah, and the thing to keep in mind with like just toppling stouts and why they're so sought after is like it's in your face. Mm-hmm. It's not like it's like we're searching for it. Like it jumps out of the glass into your nose.
I mean, it's fun to stick your nose in a beer and smell it, but we could smell it as soon as you opened it.
Yeah. For sure.
That was crazy.
Well,
let's taste it.
Do it.
Happy
Cheers.
birthday. Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Cheers indeed.
So there is some bitter coffee on that.
Finish is really kind of acidic.
It's got that.
Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah. But up front, you're hit with big maple though.
And it's sweet on the finish too.
Yeah.
That you're right though. That kind of bitter coffee. The finish of that is it sits on your tongue. I do not remember that from Batch 2 Morning Delight.
Yeah, no. The coffee was like in the background, like
it was
almost
more
like chocolate covert espresso,
right?
And just dripping with maple.
Right. There's a lot of sweetness on that, and I don't know if it's all maple sweetness or if it's just because it's a big alcohol stout.
Yeah.
I mean, it's delicious though. The mouthfeel as full as the no, yeah.
It's a little thinner. The coffee is much more acidic. You didn't drink your batch 3 Morning Delight. You like sold it, right, or traded it or something.
Well, yeah. So when I talked to you about it, you're like, it's not that great.
So the acidic coffee that you get on the finish of this was the whole like nose and taste of the last one.
This almost has like that sweet kind of like when you Modern Times has coffee that they call, what's the cold brew coffee that says blueberry, chocolate, and sex. It has that kind of sweet berry coffee kind of a thing.
Yeah, like that, and that's a good point. Like you do get some big dark fruits, some like dark berries.
It's like dark fruit berry kind of cherry thing.
Yeah, but
I mean it's fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the problem is that for anybody that had if you hadn't had any Morning Delight and you had this, you'd be damn happy. Right. But compared to batch 2,
yeah, it's not batch 2. Batch 2 was like I took 3 sips and like it's 100.
Yeah. No, it's like we're done. Like we reviewed Good Morning and Morning Delight in the same video. It's like 7 minutes long.
Yeah. This doesn't have like I remember last time we drank Morning Delight, like the maple just stuck to your teeth, like it was maple forever, and this has that sweetness from that, but it's not as like maple forward.
No, it's not.
This is an awesome. I mean, it's awesome, but there's a lot of dark fruit on the finish of that.
And I heard, so I don't know if this is true or not, but I heard that when they brewed this time, like what they were trying to do the last couple batches is they wanted the coffee they wanted it to be more breakfast stouty, as opposed to just a huge maple bomb. So they tried to implement the coffee a little more into it.
It's like, dude, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right?
Don't disagree. So, but batch 2 Morning Delights.
That's still, I mean, it's better than this beer.
Yeah, for sure. What would you grade this?
I don't want to grade it like too low and be a dick. I was gonna say like 97.
Yeah, it's right there. It's like that A+. Yeah, right there on that line.
I mean, this is not barrel aged. So how would you compare this to that barrel aged Monsters Park with maple syrup that we had? Remember how sweet that was, like maple?
It was really
sweet.
It was like cloyingly sweet though.
Yeah.
Like it lost like all the stout and barrel aged notes of it, or just the stout. Actually, it wasn't barrel aged. Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, was it?
It was.
Like all those notes were completely covered up with just like.
It was like sticky sweet. Yeah. I'm trying to think of like other maple beers to compare. I mean, you can't compare this to Batch 2 Morning Delight.
No, but like Morning Wood.
Morning Wood's better than this.
Yeah.
But it's more of what I like. It's more maple.
Yeah, it's more of that sweet stout.
Mouthfeel's probably this.
If you like breakfast stouts, though, if you like coffee in your stout and you like maple, this is a really nice balance. It's just not what Batch 2 is. So it's just not what you're going in.
This beer is not speaking to me like Batch 2 did.
No, you're not losing your mind over it.
No, I mean that's still the best non-barrel aged beer I've ever had.
Yeah. So what if, in theory, that beer was barrel aged?
If they barrel aged it, what would happen?
Yeah,
I don't know. Would you lose your mind over that?
I don't know. Would you like to find out?
I mean, we probably should.
Yeah. So that was fun. But the real reason we're actually here is this might be Batch 2 Morning Delight barrel aged. I don't really know for sure.
Sources.
I don't know. Why don't you tell me about this beer while I'm getting it open?
This is KBBS.
The modem tones.
This is Kentucky Brunch Brand Stout. This is like, when I first started getting into craft beer, this was like the whale of all whale beers. And I think it's because the first batch was like 150 bottles or something stupid.
Something like that. Was super.
And it was like this random, totally small brewery, and like it just showed up. I don't even know did they do a release for that the very first time?
If they did, it wasn't. Oh my god.
Look at that.
Sludge. I want to make sure I do good pours with this.
So yeah, this is I think 12%, and I mean we've heard there's a ton of rumors about this beer. Is it barrel aged Morning Delight? I don't know. But this is all of our Minnesota Bangers friends. Like this is all their favorite beer, right?
Yeah. The goat.
Everyone says this is the best stout ever.
Beer Advocate. It's the #1 rated beer in the world.
Oh my gosh. You could smell that. Do you want to put that bottle on the frame so you can look at it?
No, because there's more left and I want to drink it.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't pour it all in the bottle.
There you
go. So this was released 8 months ago. Something like that.
Yeah, you went to.
I didn't go to this.
You did not go to this.
But they did this in Assassin 16.
That's right.
The Assassin didn't quite live up to other Assassins, but have heard this is amazing. So this is vintage 2016, brewed with coffee, aged in whiskey barrels. No confirmation it has maple and vanilla in it. But
is it are these Pappy barrels? Do you know?
I have no idea.
I thought someone said that. I don't know if that's true.
I know the Assassin in SR was Pappy, but I don't know about this. So, so Bait and Switch, Morning Delight video. Welcome to Barrel Aged, possibly Morning Delight. We don't really know that for sure.
We don't know.
Sources. So, anyways, this poured like sludge.
Yeah, it was one of the most viscous beers I've ever seen poured.
Yeah,
there's no head.
It's huge. I mean, staining.
Yeah, this looks like how SR looked in Assassin.
Just thick. Look at that.
There's no head on that.
Look at that line.
I know, it's crazy.
I want to smell it.
I can't believe why I'm drinking this beer.
Yeah, do you want to geek out for a little bit like you did in the SR video? SR video, it wasn't until the 12-minute mark we actually drank it.
Yeah, SR video, I was pretty hammered in that video.
Yes, you were.
That beer was awesome.
Yeah.
I was talking about Mike Tyson and like I don't know what I was doing in that video.
Remember the black trunks?
Those were good times.
Spinal.
My back is broken. What do you mean, like a vertebrae or something? Spinal. Mike Tyson's probably walking around somewhere right now.
With OJ.
As OJ Simpson. Yeah, let's smell this. I can smell it from here.
Yeah.
Oh, it smells so good.
That's
this reminds me of smelling SR. Like, and it's not because of the maple thing. It's because of that barrel age, like,
it's like chocolate,
whiskey, chocolate
brownie, whiskey, maple, just explosion.
That smells so good, and there is that sweet maple thing. Like, but there's it's not hot boozy, but there's alcohol. I like that. I like when barrel aged beers say, you know what, I'm barrel aged.
I just like looking at it.
And it smells like that.
There's some dark fruit in there too.
There's a little bit of dark fruit, but there's, like you said, there's vanilla and there's like
it's like cake frosting vanilla. Like you had barrel aged vanilla shake, right?
Did I?
I'm pretty sure you did.
I think I did.
Yeah, and it was like it's like vanilla cake frosting and maple.
That I drink.
I know.
Sad. Sad! Exclamation point. Sorry.
God, I don't want to drink it. It smells too good.
It does. You're right. Cake frosting. That's a good.
Yeah.
I like that.
It's just again like more like we talked about Morning Delight. Just it explodes out of the glass.
It does.
Just explodes.
Hold on a second. Yeah, it's weird. Like that doesn't smell like much after you smell that. Like smell that and then smell that, right?
Oh yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
So subdued.
This nose is insane. This reminds me of when we smelled Assassin and SR. Like it's fudgy, it's chocolate, it's sweet maple,
toasted like marshmallows and maple.
Dare I say creme brulee?
Creme brulee.
Creme brulee. Maybe not. I don't know.
No, it's huge though.
There is like a coconutty thing though too. Like we were joking around about that. There's all kinds of it. Just that nose is crazy. Coffee. That's it. It just says coffee. It doesn't say anything about maple.
No.
But why is that? How dare you?
How dare you,
Michael Sabot?
Well,
let's taste it.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I am ready.
Cheers.
It's high noon on my sundial. It's like drinking whole milk, dude.
Like coat your mouth.
It's a fucking milkshake.
It's so thick.
That is seriously. That is one of the thickest beers I've ever tasted.
Like we talk about chewing beers, but like literally.
Yeah, you could. It caught me off guard.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me take another sip.
One moment.
That's ridiculous.
I don't get it's chocolate for
tons of
days.
Chocolate,
just huge chocolate. It's dark chocolate.
Yeah, brownie batter chocolate.
Yeah, but like dark chocolate. I'm getting some dark fruit, but it's like the dark chocolate piece of it, and then there's just this maple vanilla sweetness in there. But this is a huge chocolate beer.
Yeah, it doesn't. So for me, it doesn't taste like maple syrup. Maple. It has that sweetness that would be like, oh, it's maple sweetness.
Yeah.
This reminds me of like Assassin was such a fudgy beer. It kind of reminds me of that.
It does.
Damn. But this beer is much sweeter than Assassin was.
It is. This is.
It's very
sweet.
Yeah, it's really really sweet. But it's fucking delicious.
I just can't get over how big dark chocolate is. Like it's just dripping bourbon dark chocolate.
I can't believe how full that mouth feels. Like it does. It's like drinking a milkshake.
Yeah.
Like my whole tongue is coated with it. It's almost weird to drink because it's so thick in your mouth. I've never experienced that with a stout before. And you're right. There's a lot of, and maybe the sweetness, like you say, dark fruit, but it could just be the maple, or if there's even maple in this, like that sweetness it's like dark chocolate covered cherries, berries, something like that. Like it's sticky on my lips.
Yeah.
Once it hits your lips,
it's
so sticky. Good. Gosh, that's crazy. It's also crazy, like how much it crushes this beer, like nose-wise. I keep going back and smelling that, but it's just, Like that's a palate cleanser.
Don't drink it now. It's like bitter. It's like bitter coffee now.
Oh yeah.
You're just annihilated by bitter coffee. Yeah.
When you drink it on its own, it's not like that. But once you drink it with this, should we be drinking water? Fuck it up.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Whatever.
It's not that serious. This.
It's just so thick.
It smells so good.
The nose is amazing. You're hit with this just huge, that vanilla cake frosting kind of hits you up front. Mm-hmm. You get a little bit of that maple sweetness. There's just a sweetness in there. You can't tell. I can't really detect if it's true maple dripping anything. But like then it's just all I get. My whole mouth tastes like I just ate a piece of like Hershey's dark chocolate.
Yeah.
Like that's what lingers with me.
It just smells so good.
It does.
I wish I could like explain what I'm smelling, and like you could say, "Oh yeah, it smells like this and this," but you can't really put that into words. You know? It's crazy. Hashtag hype train.
Hashtag. Does it live up to the hype?
It's a 91.
It's a 91. I think it does.
It's like cherry cordial.
Yeah. There is a dark fruit element to this.
Would people say that's bad?
I don't think so. But there's like I said, there's a dark fruit element to this that I wasn't expecting, but it's like that dark chocolate kind of thing.
It's so fudgy.
Yeah.
It's like if you made brownies with like dried fruit or something in it.
Yeah.
Fuck, it's so good. And you can't taste booze in either one of these, which is really crazy.
No, which is actually scary.
Yeah.
And it's so thick, it's so flavorful. It's 100 for me. It's not really even close.
I mean, come on. This is people say it's the best beer ever. Maybe.
So that was going to be my next point. It's actually not for me.
No?
I prefer SR.
Do you?
I do. I think SR, for what it is much more complex.
Yeah.
This does everything. It does extremely well, but if I had to like pick a bottle to pay an obscene amount or trade for, I would rather trade for
I
SR.
will say with this, I don't know if it's because of the sweetness, you don't get a lot of barrel care. Like, you don't get that oaky kind of woody thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's some vanilla in there, but you don't. I feel like SR had that. Remember we were talking about like there was marshmallow in it and like whiskey, all that stuff.
Yeah,
you're right. It could be. I mean, it's a preference thing. If you like sweet stouts, you like this
want
beer,
this,
right?
Yes.
That I don't remember SR being as sweet as this.
Mm-mm. And I don't. There's no fault in this being rated the #1 beer in the world.
No,
I get it.
No, of course
I get it.
Well, that and then you add in the. I mean, this is bottle number 230 of how many was there?
I think it's like 1,500.
Oh, was there that many this time?
I think so.
The first batch was like 300 bottles or something. So like that, the rarity of it plays into it. But
for sure,
this is fantastic.
Yeah,
I mean, this is the only time I'll ever drink this beer, and I'm stoked that I got to do it.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that.
No, it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, this beer's 100 for me.
Yeah.
I might even. I mean, I would. You don't have to argue, but you could discuss Assassin, SR, and KBBS easy. I mean, it'd be fun to talk about.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I think they're the best stouts in the world.
I think this is the sweetest one out of all of them.
Oh, for sure.
Assassin was very fudgy, but this is like sweet chocolate, like kind of desserty.
Yep.
It's almost like a chocolate port.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little bit of that too.
Yeah, it does have that kind of port thing.
Very porty.
See, you should be on camera.
No, it's all right.
Boy says no. But amazing. Ridiculous.
Fantastic. Mm-hmm. This is a good beer to start your birthday weekend with.
Yes, and it's only gonna. Well, it may not get better.
Actually,
I think it is because I might prefer the next one to this. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Spoiler alert.
Do you want to just marathon reviews tonight and just have like the last one be the worst one ever? Hashtag worst review ever?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I don't know. Amazing, ridiculous. I'm going to sip on this for a few hours.
You know what kind of bums me out is like every time we do this, we always cuvee these beers. Not a chance that's happening.
No, this is
the cuvee's not happening.
Not a chance in hell that's happening.
Look at that. Non-barrel aged. Hashtag Navy barrel aged.
Hashtag sources.
If this is 100, this is 90.
That's actually not too. Especially drinking it now side by side. It's like a low A.
I mean, this is a good beer.
Both good. I mean, again, this trades for about $100. This trades for about $900.
Yeah, I'm saying you're stoked. If you get a chance to try Morning Delight, drink it.
Yeah.
Just don't drink it side by side with KBBS because it kind of
not a great idea.
It bitch slaps it.
But it's fun. So we did this, and shout out if you watch it, Nick. Kind of gave us the inspiration for doing this together. He said.
Oh, I thought you
Nick from What
I
Cheers.
thought we were talking about Nick like you got the beer from a guy named Nick.
No, What
Nick.
Cheers.
You need to come back.
Actually, Nate, if you watch this, Nate Knox is actually who I got this from. So thank you, Nate. It was a FedEx fucking nightmare, but it ended up getting
Nate,
to me via UPS.
thank you. I'm not going to offer up my firstborn child like I did to Fred the last time because I had drank a lot of martinis that night. Fred, if you watch this,
you were ham.
I think you still have extra SR. Let me know.
Yeah, I might. I want SR again. Anyways, we're at 20 minutes, guys. Thank you for watching. We finally reviewed the #1 rated beer in the world together, and I feel like it's fitting that we did it together. So I wouldn't have shared it with anybody else. So.
It's all downhill from here.
Maybe.
And I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no shit, right?
100%.
All right, well, we're doing a lot more reviews. We have, if you saw Instagram, we have a shit ton of beer for 3 of us, maybe.
If you don't see any other uploads, we died. I'm just saying.
Yeah, so...
we didn't make it.
Yeah, they didn't make it.
My Venmo is... Just go ahead and Venmo my wife some money, maybe, to help her out. I don't know if we're going to make it or not.
Oh, my God. It's out of control already.
Well,
thanks for coming behind the bar, everybody. Thank you for the likes, subscribes, and comments. Till next time. Cheers. Cheers.